Oh my god, that sounds so foreign. Wow. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, which has been inactive for forever. But here we are, starting afresh. I'm gonna do a get ready with me, and we're gonna have a little chit chat while I'm doing that. I'm getting ready for work, but it's Friday, so we're happy. We're happy. It's gonna be a beautiful day, and then it's gonna be a beautiful evening. I just have to tell myself that. Okay, so first and foremost, I need y'all to subscribe right now, because I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna start pushing out content because it's what I want to do, and I'm in a position to do it now, freely, happily, with no guilt on my mind. And we'll talk about that, but make sure you subscribe and just show me the support I deserve. Well, I mean, we could agree to disagree if you don't think I deserve it. But anyway, hey, so we're gonna talk about why I've not been posting on YouTube. I started and I was being kind of consistent, and then I stopped completely. And the last thing you guys have seen from me, other than, you know, my bar call and all of that, was my birthday in 2020 when I turned 25. Your girl is 26 going on 27 now. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. We're using Fenty Beauty. This is the True Matte Pro Filter primer. Love it. Love it bad. Just gonna rub that in. So let's talk. The last time you guys saw me was, like I said, during my birthday. And if you've been keeping up with me, you'd know that I was in bar school. I was studying to become a barrister, a lawyer, I guess. And that was the hardest thing, the hardest journey for me in life. Long story short, I think it's like 11 or 12 assessments, because I did a master's as well, so I had a dissertation rolling along with that. And I did like 11 or 12 assessments in 1 year. It came to a point where like one of those well, not really one, it was like two of those assessments I just wasn't passing. You know, it was, I don't know, like I would study, and then when it came down to it, your girl wasn't passing these exams. So by the time my 25th birthday rolled around, right, I had taken that exam. I'd only taken it once by the time my 25th birthday rolled around. I had only taken it once. And after I posted the vlog for my birthday and the celebration and everything, I received my exam grades. And lo and behold, your girl failed. She failed. I think I failed. I failed 3, not 2, 3. Yeah. So like, at that point I was a bit depressed. I wouldn't even say I was fully depressed. I just was like, what the hell is going on? So like I just made a decision to come off of YouTube until I passed those exams. And who would have thought? A whole year would have passed and I didn't pass that exam. That's crazy. That's cray. Who'd have thought? Not me. After I failed in November, was that November or October? Anyway, after I saw that I failed after my birthday, I went and took it again. The 3 of them, I took all 3 again. Yeah, I took all 3 again in December. I passed 1, failed 2. Yeah, that was not the best feeling. Let me fix my lighting. That was not the best feeling in the world. So here we are in December now, and I'm like, okay, you need to pass these exams. So anyway, the new year is here, 2021. Yay! So here we are in 2021. I got a job in January. Yay. But like, one of the prerequisites, I guess, or agreements was that I would pass my exams and be elevated to pupillage status as an attorney. And I took the exams again. The 2 exams I failed. I took them again in March. No, in April. I took them again in April, y'all. And I was so happy because I was like, God ain't give me this job to fail these exams. So I already knew I passed. I already knew it was over. I'll never forget June 28th, 2021. I was up all night because I couldn't sleep. I was anxious, you know, waiting to see my exam grades. Lo and behold, the grades dropped like 5 a.m. on June 28th. I had passed one and failed the other. Right? So let me like give you all clarification with how this works, right? When it comes down to, like, I guess I'm gonna say bar exams, when it comes down to most exams, you are given a limit on how much times you can take one exam, right? So for us at the time, the limit was 3 times. Three strikes and you're out, right? So let's backtrack. Last time I took the exam once, then I took it again in December, then I took it again in March, and boom, she was out. She was out. I was a failure. I was a failure, and I was in depression. But yeah, and I didn't know what to do with myself at the time because, like, you know, I was working in a law firm, and my boss was expecting me to get called to the bar. People knew I was taking this exam. That's the thing. People knew I was taking this exam. And I don't know, I felt like a failure. And let me just say this before I move forward. Exams, school, these tests, these papers, they do not define the level of success you'll achieve in your life. I just have to say that. But the way I was so distraught, I thought my life was over. Because I just was like, okay, I've been off to London to study law. You know, what came out of that? Failure? I was depressed, y'all. I was depressed. Yeah, so that's what was going on with me. And I had failed summer 2021. And I was like, basically, bar school was a wrap for me. I really didn't know what to do with myself. And it was a rough time. I was crying a lot. I remember that morning I failed. I still went to work. I didn't get any sleep. I had to I obviously had to tell my boss, like, I failed my exams. And what I found to be, it only could have been God, in all honesty, because I don't strike him as the type of person who would have kept me on. I mean, maybe, I don't know. But my boss was like, okay, I'll support you through this. We'll figure out something moving forward, but I won't let you go right now. And I know I was doing good work also. Like, I know I was putting work in because I realized I was valued enough not to be let go. But anyway, so let's move forward a bit. I think sometime in July, I was praying and, like, just talking to God, just trying to figure out how to get myself out of this funk, and also what I'm going to do moving forward, because the plan was always to study law and become an attorney. That was always the plan. I never had no backup. I have a friend who was in the same situation as me, and I'm so grateful for her. But she gave me the idea to appeal my grade, and I had good reason to, but I didn't think of that. I appealed. By August, I was sure I had turned in my appeal documents. And keep in mind now, I hadn't told anyone I failed these exams. I dropped off the grid. I want y'all to know this now. So to those of you who may be watching this and I used to be talking to y'all, and I wasn't talking no more, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to put me first, Lucius. I really had to. It was a season of solitude for me. It's a season for me to just, you know, seek God and figure out what it was that I needed to do in my life. And that's what I did. Yeah, so I appealed in August. And I just started to live life as if nothing was going on, as if all was well. And if it's one thing I can do with excellence, is make y'all think everything is well. That's one thing I can do. And I don't know if that's like something I developed growing up in church, you know, as a PK. I don't know if that's something I like learned to do, because I don't want to necessarily call it faking, but it is what it is. It was nobody business but mine. I was fine. When you saw me, all was well. I was cool with that. And we keep it moving. We keep it pushing. Don't ask me nothing but no exam grades. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, and I don't want your negativity. So we gonna act like it don't exist. Okay? So anyway, I appealed in August. September came. October came. You know, I turned a whole different age. Like, come on. After I appealed, I just was seeing 11:11 all over. Like, I'd see it when I look up at my clock. I'd see it when I go in the kitchen and look at the oven. And y'all know the oven time ain't never right. But I kept seeing 11:11 wherever I went. And I was like, okay, like, what the hell does this mean? Because I'd hop in somebody's car and it's 11:11. You know, I'd receive emails at work. It's 11:11. I just did not know. I didn't want to feed too much into it because I'm not that type of person in the sense of like numerology and stuff like that. I just no. But I was seeing 11:11 a lot, right? And while I'm seeing all of this, I'm not hearing anything back about my appeal. Like, nobody was telling me it was accepted. It was just silence, complete silence. So I just was carrying on with life, like, in all honesty. But I remember I was talking to my mommy. As I was talking to her, I saw 11:11 again. And I just was like, okay, I started, you know, talking to her about it. And she was like, what if that's God's way of like telling you can hear back from your appeal soon? And I rested on that. Oh my gosh. I felt like I had an epiphany right then and there. So I never forget November 11th, 2021. I was in Atlanta at the time at a Maverick City music concert. I remember on the 10th of November, I was still in Atlanta. And I was just praying before bed. And as I was going to bed, I was like, okay, God, like, when I wake up in the morning, I am going to see my appeal results, or whether or not it was accepted. And I went to bed. I slept so peacefully. Normally, I don't sleep when I have exam grades dropping. Normally, I'm up waiting for them to drop, trying to track UK time, waiting for it to drop. But this time, I went to bed and I slept like a baby. Like a baby. And when I woke up that morning and I opened up my phone and I saw that my appeal was accepted. And you know, I'm still over the moon because like I know where I came from. I know I had failed completely. Like, I was considering taking the course over again and all of that. And it's like, bro, I was thanking Jesus. Like, y'all ain't know. Y'all don't know. You know, it's so hard to see people who I did the course with and who I like talk to on the day-to-day level. I mean, on a day-to-day basis, succeeding, moving forward, passing, and then it's like, okay, I'm sitting here just trying to figure out what's going on. And then at the same time, I don't want to talk to these people because I don't want them to know what's going on. But like, come on, you know, if they knew, you know. So I got the opportunity to take the exam again. I had maybe 3 weeks to prepare, but I had been preparing like weeks prior to grades coming out because I knew the exam was on December 2nd, I believe. I knew it was coming, so like I had already started preparing. That's another thing. Faith is serious. Faith without works is dead. But anyway, and in preparing, I feel like God has been looking out for me. I don't care what nobody say. He's been looking out for me. You know, he had brought people in my life, into my life who who invested time and energy into ensuring I was prepared for these exams, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. I'm so grateful. People took time to really help me prepare and had faith that I could have done this. So shout out to you. You know who you are. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Yeah, I took the exam in December. Then I was celebrating. Yes, I was celebrating. I was like, woohoo! Damn, I'm past yet, you know, but your girl was celebrating. I ain't front. Because I had already rested on the fact that I passed. Ain't nobody could tell me different. I was a success. But yeah. So I could just cut the story short. I found out I passed in February. I didn't even know when the grades were coming out. You know, I just woke up one day and they were out. And I said, let me check them. And I passed my exam. Next thing I know, everything is a blur. And I went through so much during that time. I feel like the beginning of this year, this entire year, I've been losing people. And I feel like God has been shifting a lot of my community. Such is life. Such is life. We move regardless. But yeah, y'all, I'm so happy. So here I am today, getting ready to go to work as the attorney that I am. And y'all saw my bar call in London. And I had the privilege to be surrounded by people I love abroad. And then I had the privilege to come home and celebrate. And I don't know, I just feel like it's necessary. Because I wasn't going to talk this story, in all honesty. Like I was going to, and then I changed my mind. But then I remember I was like, God, just help me get through this. And I can let people know what you do for me. I was like, yeah. I was like, that. I don't know. It happened. And then life started moving like so fast. It was a blur. It was a blur. It was a blur. Right? So I just was like, I good with nobody knowing. It doesn't matter. But I also know, like, there are some of you out there who know what it is to like try push and fight for something and then don't get it. Or maybe you like taking another exam and feel as if felt how I felt. Like I said earlier, like success, your level of success or how far you'll reach in life cannot be determined by any exam and any test. And that was something I had to learn and be content with. Also know that you are capable. You are more than capable. You know, you have the strength, the intelligence, the endurance to achieve and complete anything you put your mind to do. And always remember to have faith. You know, I know everybody watching this may not be Christian, so I understand that. But I feel every human is capable of faith. Faith in yourself, faith in God, faith in knowing that you can achieve whatever you put your mind to do. So that's why I want to drop in here, you know. That's why I want to drop in here. I mean, I know God was looking out for me. His favorite. I know that. Look at me. I'm happy. Wow, I'm very happy. It's only up. It's only up from here. It's only up. You know, so I hope you guys enjoyed my get ready with me. Let me finish getting ready. So it's Friday, so I'm wearing jeans today. Very much Friday behavior, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be posting more often. I mean, my career is very demanding, so my time, but you're gonna see me. let me know what y'all want to see. You know, I'm thinking of giving y'all a peek into church life as a PK. You know, that's different. It's different. It's hectic. Thinking about doing that. Let me know if you're interested. You know, I'm open to all ideas and I cannot wait to move forward. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.